to learn English and 5 things that you can apply to any language. So the first thing that I tell you guys that is really important to learn a language, not just a language, it's having discipline. If you don't have discipline, you can try to do anything in this life and you won't excel on this, you won't master on this. I mean, how many times have you met someone who went to a seminar, motivation seminar, and they get out of there so energized, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and they start to do this during a week, and then in the second week, nothing more. There is no discipline. So if there is something that I tell you to learn more about, it's about discipline. If you can put this to learn a language, you can apply this to any other thing in your life, and I'm sure you will succeed. So the second thing that you can do, it's creating an English environment. So what I mean by that, you listen to music, do you like music? Listen to English music. Do you like movies? Watch movies in English all the time. You like, put your cell phone in English, put your Facebook in English. When I started, I wanted to be really like, I wanted to go crazy about English, like to learn fast. And I created a Messenger, a Skype account, and a Facebook account just for people who spoke in English. So nowadays we don't have Messenger, but we have Skype and we have Facebook and we have WhatsApp. So imagine if you have another cell phone, like an old cell phone, you can buy a SIM card and you will put this on your cell phone and you will add people on the internet, just people who speak in English all the time. So wherever you have this cell phone on your hands, you will be talking to people in English. So that's what I mean, like surround yourself with people who speak in English. And something that is really important, talk to people on the streets. When I was living in Brazil, I had this Canadian jacket, and I would go on the streets and people would, see me and they would approach and they would say, hey, are you from Canada? And I would, no, I'm not from Canada, but I speak in English. We can practice a little bit here. And there you go. You have someone to practice with you. And you didn't do anything. You just put a t-shirt, you just put a jacket, and they will see this, they will get attracted, they will talk to you, and boom, you have a friend, you have a contact, you can practice with this person. I know sometimes it can be really scary to talk to people on the street, but you get used to it, you keep doing, and then you will see that you will improve so much, you will learn so much, and it gets fun because you will have stories to tell to people all the time. People will say, hey, how did you guys meet? And you say, yeah, I was buying, ice cream, and then he saw me with this Brazilian shirt and he asked me if I were from Brazil. And I told him I was not, but I was learning Portuguese. And then we started to talk, and there you go. It's easy as this. We human beings, we were made to connect to each other, it's just about connecting to people. All right, so the third recommendation I have to you guys here that I used to learn English was reading a lot. Read a lot, and of course read something that you really enjoy. There is no sense on reading something that you don't like, because you wouldn't do this even in your own language. You wouldn't do this. So what is the point of reading something that I don't care about? So make sure to find some really nice book or even articles on the internet. You can find so many. So this is really, really, really useful, right? And of course, after being surrounded by music, by movies, by everything in English, and reading as well, I started to practice a lot with podcasts. And podcast is the best way I have ever found to learn any language. Why is that? Because they have so many interviews. They will talk about a lot of topics. There are millions of podcasts in English. You can choose whatever topic you want. And why I like so much listening to podcasts, I listen to podcasts every day. Actually, I'm gonna recommend to you 6 podcasts that you should be listening by now. Not just to learn English, but